about the buoyancy. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves. Hello, I'm Indah.
My name is Louis. My name is Ryan.
And my name is Indah.
We designed this with aluminum foil for the flag, the balls to help it float, and the sticks to make the structure, and the glue gun to make it stick.
And because we just explained, we're going to answer some questions about the boat. First, why does the boat made of chop? Why is the boat made of chopsticks, straws, and aluminum foil full on water? It's because they have a good shape and have air inside them to make them float. And another question: what will happen to the boat if it's too heavy? Right now, so if the boat is too heavy, depending on what shape the boat is. If the boat shapes like this, it can float. But if it's like this, it's gonna sink. Because he isn't shaped around it.
How does aluminum foil help in making the boat float? For example, if this boat is covered in aluminum foil, it can help it because it's light and can help it float.
Our presentation, and thank you. Thanks for listening.
Good morning, everyone. We are from Province 6. So today we're going to tell you about our science project, which is called Buoyancy project. So let's start the presentation. First, we will introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Indah. My name is Now let's start the presentation. For that, we will introduce materials. So we use popsicle sticks for the base and almost everything for the boat, and we use aluminum foil to wrap around the boat. And we also use tape on the outside, and it is electric tape, so that the water won't be leaking in. And next we put straws so that it won't sink.
So, process of making it. First, we make this type first, and then we continue making, and the last one was this, and then we glue it together all, and it became a boat. We also add this.
and we're using straws to make it float. Okay, so let's get to the question. Yeah.
This is our plan.
Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah. Why does a boat make chocolate straws and aluminum foil float on water?
Just carry them.
Like this. Why? Because okay, you're using chopsticks, but you're using popsicle sticks. Easier to stick and easier to float. And straws. So we're using straws, so we will help. Yeah. Why are we using aluminum foil? So the water doesn't leak inside. Okay. How does the shape of the boat affect its ability to float? We make the design small, quite small. If we made it big, maybe it will be heavier and
It might stick.
Yeah, it might stick. So that's why we chose to do the small one.
The boat will sink because yeah.
How does aluminum foil help in making the boat float?
Protecting the boat from the water.
Yeah, that's covering so if you can like cover it to make it float, the chopsticks
What can you do to improve the sustainability of boat in water?
maybe we can add like bottles in the
Other side.
side to make it float. Maybe like warning shots in the side. That's all for today.
Thank you for our recommendation. Thank you for our attention. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. We are from primary 6, and today we are going to talk about our science project, which is designing or making a boat. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ingrid.
My name is Olivia.
My name is Mona.
My name is Safwa.
And let's start this discussion.
Right.
So the materials is made from popsicle sticks, aluminum foil, and straw. We're prepared for the bag. Yeah.
Why we chose this shape?
Because it's more easier to build and more easier to wrap than the aluminum foil.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Chopsticks, straws, and aluminum foil float on water. So in here we're not using chopsticks, but we're using popsicles. But it's easier to stick and it's more simple. Why are we using straws? So it can float on the water. Yeah. Why are we using it? To protect us from sinking underwater. That's not designated as water. And why are we using aluminum foil?
So the water is not going to get in here. Yeah, in that part.
How does the shape of the boat affect the ability to float?
Because if the shape is wider, it affects the power of the buoyancy force, so it can float more. What will happen if the boat is made too heavy? Explain why. If the boat is made too heavy, it will sink because the density is more large than the water density, so it sinks. Thank you.
Now today I'm gonna present about my project boat. But before that I'm gonna introduce myself and my team. My name is Dustin.
My name is Dylan.
And before that I'm gonna show you why is this boat can float and why is there a hole here and what is the reason an aluminum foil is here. First of all, the aluminum foil helps to make it float better. Because as you can see here, there's a lot of holes which will make the boat sink. So we're using aluminum foil to prevent it from sinking. Second, we use this. So like marbles or any stuff that can go in here will not run anywhere. And we use this because it's simple, but also good for making boats and ships.
Like a plastic straw and aluminum foil float in the water because the density is low through the water.
How does the shape of the boat affect its ability to float? Actually, the shape of here is to make it float. This shape is to prevent it from sinking. So if I make it like a triangle, it will be, the shape is gonna be like sinking in the half part while the bottom part is gonna rise. So we're using a squares because most what do you call it? Sometimes there's a wrap. And this is why we make it square, because of the wrap can float. The boat is made too heavy. Explain why. If the boat is too heavy, obviously the boat gonna sink. Yes, sink.
Thanks for listening us.
Hello guys, today we are going to present our boat. But first thing first, we need to introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Kenzo.
I am Patrick,
I am Kota.
and today we are going to present about our boat. This boat was created by popsicles. Yep, because made some glue from glue guns and a double aluminum foil and straw for extra air.
Yeah, so yeah, make more floating.
And we made this tiny platform or wagon to hold even more weight. Okay.
Why does a boat make popsicle sticks, straw, and aluminum foil float on water?
Because the aluminum foil prevents the hole from the sticks, so that makes it sink kept in the water. And then this aluminum foil is less dense than the water, so it floats the same as this.
The shape of the boat affects its ability to float.
Because it helps to displace the water by air.
What will happen if the boat is made too heavy?
What happens?
Heavy. Explain what.
If it's too heavy, then it's more dense than the water, so it will sink to the bottom of the sea.
How does aluminum foil help in making the boat? Because the aluminum foil is more dense than water. Less dense than water.
And it helps the popsicle stick, the straw and the popsicle stick from drowning because some water gets into the boat. Like not down stuff.
To improve the stability of your boat in water.
By
making the both sides equal weight to each other.
So that's all. Thank you for reading our presentation.
Thank you.